Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Thursday morning. Coming at you with your 8 a.m. daily video that I make. So today I wanted to talk about a stock I haven't talked about in a while. It always gets a lot of views on my channel, so I guess there's a lot of people interested in it, or it gets a lot of just YouTube views or whatever. So it's pretty sweet. So before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I'd really like to get to 400 subs by Saturday. I think we can do it. You know, if you're watching this video or a new viewer, I am a growth investor, and that's really what I preach in long-term wealth and, you know, stuff like that. So this is one of my more speculative stocks, but it is one I am in and I plan on holding for the long run. So if you do like this stock, or that's why you're watching this video, I do post on any news, anytime I buy, sell, you know, really any of that stuff. So if that's something that interests you, you know, subscribe. It's much appreciated. You can check out my, you know, if you go to the videos, you can search Virgin Galactic and you'll see it. Like, I've posted multiple times about it and my thoughts and where it's at and, you know, what I'm doing with the stock. So obviously Virgin Galactic, just said it, ticker is SPCE. It's a really interesting sector. I really do like the space sector. So I wanted some, you know, I really wanted to get in it before it really starts blowing up. You know, I'm not a huge like space person, or like, you know, this is the only stock I want. I just wanted some sort of relevance in the, you know, in that industry. So yesterday it closed at $22.26. So it did rally up a little bit, which was nice. It was like in the $19, $20 range 2 days ago, when there's a massive sell-off for growth stocks and all that stuff. If you watched my previous video, I bought heavy on two stocks, 18% of one cost base, and I believe it was like 15% on one. So I did deploy a good bit of cash on that day, bounce back. So it's kind of what I thought it was going to do. And if it continued to keep going, I would have continued to buy heavier into my position. So it's kind of one of the methods that I do when I buy companies. I really stand by them unless they change their fundamentals. I will continually buy. Drive down my cost base, and eventually, hopefully they come back, and then you obviously just get a more profitable return. But anyways, Virgin Galactic up today, or yesterday, went up $22.26. That's what it closed at. 6-month lows. So basically these levels right here, you're at 6 months lows, which is crazy. Like, that's a big correction. So really, if you're looking at getting into the stock, or you are in this stock, you know, is it a bad time to buy? No, not at all. So if you're looking to build a position, getting it in under $25, I think is a really good deal. Obviously it's 22. It was at 20, I believe, Tuesday. So, you know, it's a really good buy right now. My cost base actually is $21.16. I've made multiple videos on this stock when, you know, the launches got pushed back a couple times, or when they got postponed or half failed or whatever. So, you know, the stock was floating around $30 to $40 when I was making those videos, and some people were asking me like, oh, why don't you buy? That's bad news. If you believe in it, you should buy now. Well, I didn't want to average cost up. The reason I didn't want to is I like keeping this less than 2% of my portfolio, just because it's a big spec play for me. And this is another reason why. You know, it's going to be a super volatile stock depending on what happens, what the market's doing, any good or bad news. So this is exactly why, to like people that were asking me that, why I didn't buy. So I bought it, you know, $35, $40. We drive my cost base up to 30, assuming I doubled up, and then we'd be in a worse position here. So I'm still up even with this massive dip in correction. So that's kind of my opinion on when you play stocks like this. You kind of really have to have a long-term view and be really like, you gotta be, you know, have a tough mental mindset. So I am still bullish on this stock. And also I did some research when that big correction happened Tuesday, excuse me. A lot of analysts are still really bullish on this too. So usually I just like browsing around CNBC and, you know, other places just to make sure that like some analysts and, you know, are still bullish on this stock. Usually if they're all out of it, or like they're all speaking negative of it, it makes me a little weary, but, you know, it's just reassuring that they're still bullish too. So I do like that. I do think it's a great buying opportunity right now. Just like I said, if you're looking to build a position in this stock, getting in at $22, good deal. I mean, I got in at 21 a long time ago, probably like 6 months ago, actually. So maybe longer, 9 months ago, maybe. But yeah, I got into it then, haven't bought it since. Upcoming test flights, they've been really quiet on this. It was supposed to be in May after they got postponed in February. That also made the stock drop a lot. So I think it was riding at like $35, $40. And when that news came out, it went down to like 30. So I do think it will happen still. I do think it will still happen in May also. I just think they want to make sure they're going to absolutely get this launch correct, because if they don't, it's going to destroy the stock value. People are going to run out of it. I don't think they're going to fail. I think it's going to be successful. It was half successful last time. So, you know, it looks good. So just because they haven't launched a date or a week yet, I think people are kind of half in, half out. The market's been very volatile, so people are scared. They're selling their, obviously their most risky plays for security. But I do think as this May date comes closer, the stock will rise just due to the hype. Now, if it's successful, it will really go up. If it half fails again, it will probably go down. Or if it fails completely, it will probably go well under 20. So it's kind of the risk you take when you buy a stock like this. But long-term vision, I mean, if you're willing to hold it for the long run and this does go to, you know, consumers and it does work and everything's successful, this stock has massive just massive growth ahead of it. So that's kind of my long-term approach on it. No matter what happens in May, if it gets pushed back, if it holds, I'm going to hold it no matter what, just because I do like this stock. And like I said, I want to be in this sector. So this is my stock I picked. If it goes under $10 or $12, I probably will average cost down a little bit. I'll probably buy 50% of my total position just to drive it down a little. But I don't think it's going to go that low. I think it's going to hover around the $19, $20 range at lowest, and then it's going to build the hype up. And if something successfully happens in May, it's never going to be under $30 again. That's my opinion. So I do like this stock. I'm bullish. If you guys like this video, check out my other videos. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Virgin Galactic. I'm curious to hear your opinions. And like I said, if we can get the 400 subs by Saturday, which I think we can do, it literally takes 1 second to hit that button. It'd be much appreciated. Peace.